10 days ago, Mike and Amy's wedding was headed for disaster. But then, their fairy godmother arrived in the form of hotshot wedding planner, Jane Deas-Hinch. Jane granted Amy and Mike 3 wedding wishes. Jane saved them from the photographer's slimy studio, solved some family problems that were making Amy miserable.
I'm sorry you feel all these bad things about me.
And for the 3rd and final wish, Jane arranged a dance lesson. Hopefully, all the hard work will pay off, now that the big day is finally here. Everything looks peachy in Brooklyn, where Amy's getting ready.
Oh my God! We're getting married.
You really look like an angel. Amy, oh my God, you look beautiful, Amy. I can't even believe
Over in Staten Island, Mike's not looking so hot.
I'm like, this is not going to do me any good to be crazy now, so I'm just waiting.
Maybe it has something to do with the ring he ordered on the internet.
That ain't gonna work.
Still not working?
That's it.
It's not going on? Push! It's just put all the Vaseline
All right,
you
you
can
want the ring
on the
grease
inside without it showing on the outside, and a little more Vaseline on hers.
At least, Mike only has 1 ring to worry about. Jane's circus has 3 rings.
You're early. If you'd like to make your way into church, please. If you'd like to make your way into church, please. Anyone else going into church?
Finally, the guests are seated, the photographer is ready, and the only thing left is for Amy to walk down the aisle on her brother's arm.
The one thing that we wanted to achieve right from the minute that I met Amy was to have a bride that walked down the aisle with a smile on her face. All she's done is smile all the way through.
I cannot believe that's Amy. Jane is a genius.
Jane can pray all she wants. Mike's ring is never going to fit.
The rings, could you believe that after all of that, Michael's ring, it did come, but it didn't fit. Today, Mike and Amy had the wedding that they wanted, and more. We are now going to the wedding reception. This I have to say.
Now, normally, the reception is the icing on the cake. But with this wedding, there is no cake.
I'm just trying to find the cake. The wedding cake?
Are we making it or is it being delivered?
Where is the cake? Good question.
The cake's nowhere to be found, but Mike's big concern is keeping hydrated. And that has Jane worried about the first dance.
All that work for that first dance could just go out the window. The first dance, wasn't that magical? Wasn't that the best? Wasn't that 3rd wish? Wasn't it perfect?
While Mike and Amy show off their new moves, Jane finally tracks down the cake. Turns out, it was in the kitchen all along.
This is just very different. I'm not used to a cake being done during the meal. I've spent 12 days with Amy and Mike here in Brooklyn, and we've had ups and downs, ins and outs and roundabouts, but we've managed to pull off today. We've granted the 3 wishes. It's all come together, and I hope they've had a fabulous wedding.
I would have dreaded this day if it wasn't for Jane.
Jane has really made a big impact on our life.
It was perfect, and there are no regrets. Except for me, I was freaking out for no reason, but Jane was always there to save the day. I was really happy Jane was there. I think it was perfect.
It was pretty good.
Michael thinks that if I smoked my wedding dress on that day, that'd be the trashiest thing I ever did.
I told her, I don't want you smoking on our wedding day because when you say I do, I don't want you to say I do.
I guarantee you I will be running outside with my cousins smoking cigarettes in my wedding dress.
No, Colin, please. I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you.